It was a celebratory day in Scottsbluff on Tuesday as Westmoor Pool opened for the first time in nearly 2 years for the 2021 swim season. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, what a way to cool off during the hot summer. After pandemic closed 2020 swim season, Westmoor Pool in Scottsbluff reopened on June 1st to kick off their 2021 season. With summer vacation in full swing, the staff at Westmoor Pool in Scottsbluff are happy to announce they are open for the 2021 season. Pool manager Vanessa Woolsey tells KNEB News that everything was good to go for Tuesday's opening, and she says a lot of hard work went into reaching this milestone.
Oh, absolutely. All the cleaning and getting it ready, making sure water was good to go, the whole 9 yards. We're glad to be up and running.
And with several other area pools facing delays in opening, she thinks they'll be jam-packed for most of the summer.
We're expecting to have quite a few people here just because of the fact that we weren't open last year. So our capacity is 300, so once we hit 300, we can't let anyone in unless people go out. So we expect to hopefully be at capacity.
Westmoor, like countless other pools across the country, are facing chemical shortages needed to treat the water, but Woolsey says they were proactive in their approach.
We are facing the same thing. Fortunately, we planned ahead and we got ahead of the rush before it happened, so we're sitting pretty good right now.
She says for those who have never been to Westmoor Pool, there are lots of great features, including 2 water slides, lily pads, the lazy river, and a concession stand. Last month, Scottsbluff City Manager Dustin Reef noted that they were still looking to hire anywhere between 5 and 12 lifeguards for the 2021 season.
We are good for staffing. We've had our final interview on Thursday and got them fully trained. We are ready to go, which I am very thankful for.
Westmoor Pool is open daily with modified schedules that you can find on their website. Westmoor Pool is open daily through the summer months, and you can find their full schedule by finding this story on our website at kneb.com. Well, Governor Pete Ricketts has announced that he will be hosting a Stop 30 by 30 Town Hall and Alliance next week. 30 by 30 is a goal set by President Joe Biden to permanently protect in its natural state 30% of the nation's land and waters by the year 2030. At the town hall, Governor Ricketts and others will deliver remarks about the 30 by 30 plan and how Nebraskans can push back on the president's climate agenda. The governor is slated to be in Alliance on Tuesday, June 8th at 10 a.m. at the Knight Museum and Sandhill Center. He's also making town hall stops this week in Clay Center, Norfolk, Wahoo, and Broken Bow. Well, coming up after the break, a gorgeous day out there today. Bill Boyer will be in with your midweek forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
We're going to be dealing with mostly sunny skies through the evening hours. As we get towards tomorrow morning, it is going to be partly cloudy. Things looking quite nice out there. Temperatures only going to fall down into the low 50s, so pretty good looking stretch of weather coming. We're going to have above normal temps before things really turn the hottest Friday and Saturday, but there's very little rain and light winds coming in most of our 7-day forecast. So all in all, a boring stretch of weather for weather forecasters. 77 yesterday after a morning low of 47. Had just a trace of precip from what fell yesterday out there, and all in all pretty quiet. Yesterday was still another day of below normal temperatures, just barely. We were close to normal. So we showed you this yesterday. We had a week of normal or above normal, then a week of below normal temperatures, and we're heading for a stretch of probably at least 7 to 10 days of above normal temperatures. And they started today, although pretty close. 79 is our normal high. That's our temperature right now here in the area. We're pretty much all in the 70s, and 81 in Valentine and 80 in Chadron. Very comfortable conditions and winds that are light under 10 miles an hour. Very pleasant evening to get outside and do whatever you have planned. A few clouds dissipate, then a few more clouds move in overnight. We'll call it all in all partly cloudy as we put it into this northwesterly flow, and we're going to start bringing air out of the southwest, which is going to bring warmer temperatures to the area. Lows overnight in the upper 40s to near 50 degrees. Now tomorrow we start with a few clouds that push their way south as we kick that air out of here, and then you're going to notice a stopping of the clouds moving that direction and more southwesterly flow as we start through the rest of your day and into Friday as we start to bring southwesterly flow here across the area, drying things out, warming things up, especially for Friday into Saturday. But it's going to be plenty warm tomorrow for most of us. Most of us in the mid and upper 80s, even a 91 snuck in there at Valentine as we head towards warmer conditions. Nothing coming in precip for really most of the next 7 days. A few clouds overnight, lows down around 49. For tomorrow, light and variable winds. Another dandy at 88 degrees. And that's just the start of what we've got coming. Friday and Saturday, both of those days into the mid and upper 90s. And then as we get into early next week, we stay near 90 degrees every single day with mostly sunny skies and very little, if any, chance of precip. Precip chances 20% or less for the next 7 to 10 days.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
Why love a rain garden? Let me count the ways. Rain gardens contain and filter water runoff while recharging our underground water supply. They provide habitat for birds, bees, and beneficial insects. Native perennials give 4 seasons of color and texture, beautifying a home while increasing its value. Established gardens are low-maintenance, low-water landscape features, colorful, functional, and sustainable. Rain gardens, brought to you by Tri-City Stormwater. Our water, our responsibility.
Welcome back. For the 12th straight month, the Creighton University Mid-America Business Condition Index moved into vigorous growth territory. After rocketing to a record high of nearly 74 in April, the Business Conditions Index, which ranges between 0 and 100, slipped to still strong 72.3 for May. However, Creighton economist Ernie Goss says manufacturing supply managers report a variety of issues impacting even more growth.
The biggest challenge is supply bottlenecks. 39% reported those. We had, of course, prices, input prices rising. 30% reported that was a challenge going forward. 22% identified labor shortages. So those are the big challenges moving forward.
For Nebraska, the overall index for May dipped slightly to just over 76, with the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics saying average hourly wages for Nebraska's manufacturing production workers climbed by a modest 2.1%, with wage gains for non-durable goods producers, but losses for those working in the durable goods sector. Well, the world's largest meat processing company is getting back to work after production at facilities in Nebraska, Colorado, Iowa, and around the world was disrupted by a cyber attack just weeks after a similar incident shut down a U.S. oil pipeline. Brazil's JBS SA said late Tuesday that it had made significant progress in dealing with the cyber attack and expected the vast majority of its plants to be operating today. Nebraska U.S. Senator Ben Sasse blasted the hackers' efforts, saying food security is vital to the country.
The danger from cyber attack is real, and we need more urgent cooperation between our public and private sectors, and we need more severe consequences for global cyber attackers.
Australia's agriculture minister said JBS plants in that country resumed limited operations on Wednesday, and more facilities were expected to resume production on Thursday. JBS is the second largest producer of beef, pork, and chicken in the U.S. And the search for an 11-year-old boy with autism is focusing on the area around his suburban Omaha home. La Vista police said Tuesday they are conducting an extensive search in the blocks around Ryan Larson's home. He has been missing since May 17th when he left his school. Multiple law enforcement agencies have been searching since then, including luring a lake at the Walnut Creek Recreation Area. Authorities have said he had been without medication he takes for seizures since he disappeared. Well, coming up after the break, we will head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. We'll have that in just 90 seconds.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
In boots, new and old, you've walked the rows of life, a fence length of time. You fought the floods, snow, and sweltering heat, and lifted breathing and settled pain. With a smile and a cry, you've strengthened your community and future generations. Sometimes with nothing to say. Often can't say enough. Like, let me do it again.
Alright, so this is Tilly. She is our 8-year-old domestic short-haired tabby cat. She's been here one of the longest. She got here on March 30th and has been here since. She's very sweet, very loving. She wants nothing more than just a home where she can sit and relax. So she is going to be $50, and that includes her spay, her rabies, and all of her shots that we gave her. Definitely for her, definitely a more quieter one with older kids or an older couple. I'm sure she wouldn't be mine kids, but she's an old lady. She wants to enjoy her peace.
High Plains Auto Club presents the Father's Day Rock and Roll Classic Friday, June 18th. Registration begins at 2 p.m. at the Gearing Civic Center with a welcome barbecue, cruise for cash, ice cream social. Saturday, June 19th, a parade, show and shine, and awards banquet. To enter, go to highplainsautoclub.com or call 308-765-2418. This event is sponsored by Massid Chevrolet, Robinson Electric, Will's Chiropractic Clinic, PC, Logos.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com. If you're like me, you're willing to travel for a good steak and a great dining experience. Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in downtown Bayard has just that. Some of the Panhandle's tastiest flat iron steaks, ribeyes, and even prime rib. Pair that with a Western dining experience in our quiet dining room or fun-filled main dining area, you and your family are sure to have a great night out on the town. So if you're looking for a great new restaurant to try, you just gotta head on over to Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in Bayard, open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit, based in Alliance, Nebraska, is the only intercity bus serving Nebraska Panhandle communities and Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Panhandle Trails operates a regularly scheduled bus service, assisting you in making connections with Greyhound bus partners, regional airports, healthcare, employment and education opportunities, shopping, family, friends, and more. Panhandle Trails serves the general public of all ages and offers accessible transportation for those with special mobility needs. Let Panhandle Trails help you make your connection. Call 308-761-8747.
Why bank at a local community bank? When you choose a local community bank, you keep money in our local economy. That money helps support local jobs, schools, and businesses. Money that helps fund a stronger and prosperous community for us all to enjoy and live in. At Platte Valley Bank, we are here to help build and support the community we love being a part of. We believe that together, we can make great things happen. Platte Valley Bank.
And finally tonight, it was hopping at the Lied Scottsbluff Public Library yesterday as they kicked off their 2021 summer reading program. Shortly before 9 a.m., a line stretched all the way from the main entrance and wrapped around the west side of the building with families. This year's theme combines animals and books and is aptly named Tales and Tales. And children's librarian Deb Carlson told KNB News they will have lots of things for kids to participate in. There will be some great prizes given away this year, including Lego sets and a fireworks package. Approximately 1,000 kids got signed up yesterday, and Carlson says they could not have gotten it done without the help of dozens of volunteers. If you were not able to get signed up on Tuesday, you still have time to go this week to register for this year's summer reading program. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.